Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. It's May 25th, and it's a beautiful gray and rainy day here. You know by now that I love the rain, if you've been listening, and I'm putting on my old man pants when I say it. We needed the rain. But for real, we did. We had water restrictions in effect where I live. It's been like 90 degrees every day, and it finally broke. It feels like Maine outside, and I really enjoy it. Today's reflection is titled, Can You Love Your Fate? This is our third reflection inspired by Marcus Aurelius Meditations, an extraordinary book that I really love. I keep my copy on my nightstand all year round and pick it up randomly, or when I feel I particularly could use a bit of grounding. If you want to hear a little bit more about this book and the Roman emperor who wrote it around 2,000 years ago, head back and listen to the previous episodes that were inspired by quotes from it. That would be January 30th, Time is a Flat Circle, and March 5th, Does the Olive Fear Falling from the Branch? Okay, and here is today's quote. To love only what happens, what was destined, no greater harmony. Short little quote, but it says a lot, and here is my reflection. The idea of loving your fate, amor fati, is one of the more difficult concepts to wrap your head around. On the surface level, it sounds noble and grand, and like it makes sense. But of course, I will accept my fate and turn obstacles into opportunities. But when you're considering it at a glance, you aren't focusing on the idea of loving those obstacles and hardships that befall you. You're likely envisioning the narrative of a hero, you, overcoming trials and tribulations and coming out the other side with a few scrapes and scars, but nonetheless victorious to reap the benefits of the rewards fate has bestowed upon you. And then the inevitable happens. A loved one dies, disease descends, violence or war, or corrupt quote-unquote leaders take a sledgehammer to the life you've worked so hard to build, and your human instinct kicks in. Your brain demands action. Fight your fate, flee from it, or freeze and do nothing. But love it? How could you ever love the fact that your partner or child has died? Or that you were diagnosed with a terminal illness? Or that your best friend was killed in a pointless war, or that your business failed and you went bankrupt. What you like to do is kick and scream, scratch and bite and cry at the unfairness of it all, at the injustice of it all. And in a moment, or moments of visceral reaction, you will. It's what humans do. But you have to also consider, aside from a quick pressure release of the valve of your emotions, what good is it doing to keep your desire eternally at odds with reality? Would it better serve you to not only endure your suffering, but to embrace it and love it as a part of the personal story of your life? This idea of loving your fate and the person it makes you is especially at odds with the modern mindset. Your ability to control and plan your life and to resist any discomfort, because you are in control and not fate, or the random events of the universe. Try and see how far that will get you. We've lost a sense of harmony with nature and the rhythm of the stars. Instead of fighting tooth and nail, try to accept, surrender, and love your reality, the good and the bad. And not in a passive, morose way, rather in a way that empowers you, like paddling down a whitewater river. You don't try to turn around and force your way upstream against the rocks and churning water to get where you came from. You work with it, ready for whatever comes your way next. Knowing this is the path you're on, hard and dangerous as it is, it can be beautiful and invigorating all the same. It's a difficult concept to wrap your head around, no doubt about it. It's even harder to put into practice. And this is important. It's not loving something as in, I'm so happy this happened, because, of course, horrible things are nothing to be happy about. Rather, this love is a type of acceptance of the things out of your control and the things written for the story of your life, the only one you've got. So, if you can put your desires and expectations aside and love whatever life throws at you, you'll find no greater harmony on the other side. And there ends today's reflection. I think about this a lot still. It is hard to wrap your head around and to put into practice. But I do try to think of it like you're on that river. If you've ever gone whitewater rafting, which I have once or twice, and it's a lot of fun, and you're going with the flow of the river, you're not going against it because that would be foolish, and dangerous, and impossible, but you're going with it, and it still is not easy. You're still hitting obstacles, you're still pushing off of rocks, you're still working with everyone else in your boat, but you're moving forward, and you're accepting that I'm on this river, I have one direction I can go, forward in time, and it's not going to be easy, but this is it. This is life. This is my life. These are the sentences and paragraphs and pages and chapters written in the story of my life. Some of it I'll love, like really love. Some of it will be very difficult, and I'll try to love it in this way of amor fati and acceptance. Because once things happen, there's no other way it could have gone. All you can do is choose what you'll do next and take the lessons from it. All right, so now it's time for your reflection question. So in your trusty journal or napkin pile, or while you are looking out the window, or maybe even whitewater rafting, consider the following question. Am I loving my fate or fighting it every step of the way? Is this something I can do or even agree with? That's it for today, May 25th. I'll be back tomorrow, May 26th, with another reflection. Have a good one and take care.